Yogi. Today, we're gonna do a little bit of yoga. We're gonna do some Yin yoga with Kate Amber Yoga. We're also going to do a couple of other stretches that may be fun for all of us to see and enjoy. We've got the beautiful snoring dogs that are right here for you guys to see. This is Princess Megan. This is Prince Harry. And they're just gonna groove out while I do some yoga. Take it away, Kate Amber Yoga.
So I am so hello friends, welcome to another episode of Yoga Between Plants. And let me actually show you one of my favorite plants. It's right over here. Get a load of this one. It looks like fettuccine. I have no idea what the name of it is, but it grows like a weed and it's just really cute and it reminds me of noodles. So we're gonna place this one right over here today. And if I kick it, I will apologize to it. This is a full body yin yoga class, perfect for releasing tension in the body, releasing tension in the mind, and rearranging our fascia so that we have more range of movement. And I'm Kate. This is one of my favorite classes to teach, and I know it's also a channel favorite, so I am so excited to bring you another yin yoga class. Let's go ahead and get started at the back of our mat in a wide-legged child's pose. You'll notice I even brought in another mat today in a T shape so that I can bring my knees off the mat without them being on the hard floor. This allows me to sink in and be super comfortable. We'll spend about 2 minutes in each pose. But let's take this first pose to just arrive on our mat, and I'll tell you a little bit about Yin Yoga and the intention for this class. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. A little bigger this time. In through the nose. Filling up all the way to your back ribs. And out through taking these full breaths throughout class. Your breath is what is going to nourish you. Let's talk about how to approach yin. So when you first arrive in a pose, get your wiggles out, find somewhere that you can stay in stillness for at least 2 minutes. Then click your attention one step deeper onto your breath. And after a short while, the attention on the breath fades, and you just rest in the pose. For this wide-legged child's pose, send your hips back towards your heel. Reach the hands forward, but let the arms be heavy on the mat. And what we don't want to do is force in any of these postures. We're not going for a 10 out of 10 deep stretch. We're just going for a gentle sensation, keeping our mind very calm and our breath very nourishing so that we can open up and calm our nervous system down and open up our body. This pose targets the inner thighs and the shoulders as well. Let yourself relax in. There's nothing to fix. There's no judgment. No expectation of what the pose should look like. Just breathe. Beautiful. Slowly walk the hands back towards the body. And then slowly close the knees together. Take a moment here with a long spine. One breath in. One breath out. Very nice. We'll come into half saddle pose. So take a seat on your booty.
Freak out.
Left leg out
Do what the
long.
dog is doing.
They're sleeping.
And your right foot back behind you with the knee pointing forward. This is going to stretch the top of your right quad. So we're going to make our way around the full mandala of the leg in this class. We just did the inner thigh. Now we're going to do the top. So you can stay here upright or walk the hands back, deepening the stretch. Maybe come to forearms. Or if you'd like to, you can come all the way down. And if you'd like to incorporate your arms a little bit, you can cactus the arms wide. Keeping a soft face, releasing any tension in the forehead, release any gripping of the thighs, or the quads, or the calf. Slowly, slowly start to come up, but pause at each time you can come to a place like your forearms or your hands. Take a breath there. There's no rush. And then we'll wash that out with a few cat-cows. So come to a tabletop position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And inhale, look up gently. Let the ribs drip towards the mat. Let the hip bones rise and spread apart. Exhale, chin to chest, round through each vertebrae. Press the mat away. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. One more round with your breath. Beautiful. And we'll switch it out onto the other side. So come to a seat on your mat. Right leg out long. Left foot back towards your hip. And the left knee pointing forward. Working through the front of our left leg, the quad. Maybe you just lean back and enjoy the sensation on your hands, or come to forearms. Or if you'd like to lower all the way down, do so slowly. And maybe you cactus the arms wide. Relaxing the leg, the top of the foot. Relaxing the face. Filling your chest with air. knowing that you're nice and safe here. Nice. Very, very slowly come up. And if you are all the way back, take a breath on your forearms, then on your hands. Then bring both legs out in front of you. Inhale, reach the spine long, get tall, reach the arms up, and exhale, fold forward. Not a yin pose, just a nice little stretch for the back of our legs and our spine. Beautiful. Slowly come up and we'll find our tabletop as a transition pose. From table, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Letting your hips sink forward and down as we find our lizard pose. A few different variations you can take as this gets into the outside of the hip. That's our target area. So wherever you feel the sensation on the outside of the hip, stay and play in that position. You can stay on hands, come down to forearms, or even come to the pinky's edge of your left foot and open your knee up. We'll be here for 2 minutes. Breathing through any intensity. And if you have to back off a little bit, then go ahead and do so. This is meant to be a calming, more restorative practice. So treat yourself with kindness. In whatever variation you're in, come to your hands and place your foot flat on the floor. We'll take a little variation of this before we move into our next yin posture. Go ahead and kick the right foot up towards the booty. A little bit of activation Circle the left arm up and back. If your fingertips can graze your foot, then go ahead and hold on to it. Pull it in towards the body. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more time. In. Out. Slowly release without slingshotting it. And then heel toe your left foot towards the right side of the mat, setting up for sleeping swan. Taking one breath upright, feeling a strong back, a soft face, and a proud heart. And then exhaling into your sleeping swan. Option to weave your right arm under your left arm, reaching the left arm forward for a twisted swan. Releasing any clenching of the glutes. Target area for this is the back of the leg, hamstring, and the glutes. But you'll feel this across your body. Really slowing down the breath and calming the mind as you start to walk the hands back. Press into both hands and find your tabletop position. Take a moment here. One breath in, one breath out. And sit your body on your heels. I'm going to take toes pose and tuck my toes under. This isn't a yin pose, it's just a nice little transition before we do the other side. Inhale, both arms up, look up, reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, reach. Keep the ribs knitted in. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. And then this one is different. Exhale, cactus them all the way down, back behind you. Clasp fists. And then reach the arms back towards the back of your space, opening through your chest. Lifting up, 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 as if your heart is being pulled by a string towards the sky. Option to release the neck back and open through the neck if it feels good to you today. Then slowly come up, find your tabletop. If you were in toes pose, then pat out the top of the feet a little bit, give them a little bit of circulatory love. One little cat-cow to rinse it all out. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest around. Really nice. Now step the right foot up to the outside of your right hand for your dragon pose. few different variations that you can take here. Staying up on hands, letting the hips be heavy and the chest be proud, or coming down onto your forearms. And knowing that the target area is the outside of the thigh, this way we don't work too many of the same areas of the legs. We want to go for the pose that gives us a sensation in the outside of the thigh. So you can also come to the pinky's edge of the toe and open your knee off to the side. And that's the variation I'm going to take today for the next 2-ish minutes. Soft face, big nourishing breaths. Find your stillness. Gift yourself a still mind, a single focus only on your breath. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. There's no crunching or pushing here, so if you need to come out a little bit so that you can relax into your mind and relax into your breath, then go ahead and do so for the next few breaths. Replant the full of your foot back on the floor if it's not already there. Come to your palms. And we'll do a little bit of activation before we move into our next yin pose. Kick the back leg up, squeezing and shortening the hamstring as we reach our right hand in a big circle towards the back of our space. And if your fingers can catch your foot, then go ahead and pull it in. Stretching the quad. Really beautiful. Then slowly release without slingshotting. And heel toe your right foot towards the left side of your mat. Setting up for sleeping swan on the right. Staying upright for a moment, breathing into the chest, feeling the back muscles, the strength of your spine and your glutes, puffing the chest up towards the sky. Then on your exhale, folding in to your sleeping swan and taking the twist if it serves you, needling your left arm under your right arm. unclenching your glutes or your quads, allowing your body weight and gravity to work together, deepening your breath. Feeling your inhales expand your ribs in the back, and feeling your exhales allow you to relax in. Nice. If you are twisted, slowly bring both arms in front of you. And walk your hands back towards your body. And lean over to the right side. With control, bring your left leg all the way over. And we'll take our last yin pose on our back. You can do this without any props. I forgot to cue this at the beginning of class. I'm going to get my bolster. You can get 2 blocks if you'd like. It was just off screen. So you can set your blocks up at the top of your mat like a T to support your upper spine and your head, or a bolster works just as well. If you don't want to do it with any props, that's totally fine. Your legs have a couple different variations that they can take. You can bring your legs to the outside of the mat and knees in, or bottom of the feet together, knees wide. Allowing the blocks or the bolster or upper half of your body for a chest stretch option side, or maybe bring one hand on your head, one hand on your heart, whatever speaks to you. This is a restorative posture, so let your body be held by the earth, by your mat. Let the arms be heavy, the hands be heavy. Let the thighs fully relax. Let the knees fully relax. The shin, the calf, fully relax, with no more work to do. The feet and the toes fully relaxed. Start to deepen your breath. touch fingertips to fingertips and wiggle your toes, bringing energy back into your body. Maybe you open and close your mouth, bring energy into your face. Reach the arms overhead. If your pose allows it, reach your legs long. Then slow, 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 there's no rush. Start to come up to a seated position. Keeping the eyes closed down here, nothing to see. Rooted with your sit bones and a nice long spine, the crown of your head reaching towards the sky. Feeling a lot of space between your shoulders and your ears. Feeling a sense of softness around the eyes and forehead. Taking prayer hands right to your heart center, gentle bow of the chin for this gentle, still practice. Breathing through any intensities and moving with grace. Namaste, sweet friends. I hope you really liked that yin class. I hope you feel ready and calm to.
Next, we're going to do a little yoga with Akshaya Agna. I'm going to find a nice yoga sequence by her that's floor based. So I'm going to do a little floor yoga. How's everybody doing out there today? Oh, cherubic blessing. This has been great. Thank you. I'm going to move a box so I have more space, but I will be back. Hey, that's amazing. Thank you. Please, I'm so happy that it really tells me that the work that we're doing is worth it, and I really want to make yoga accessible for everybody so anybody can do this wonderful work. Let's see. Strong knees. All right, let's do chakra yoga. See how that works. This starts.
It's rather made up of various layers of effects or environmental factors. This can result in emotional, mental, or even physical imbalances.
You hear that, guys?
This class, down for a low lunge to any one side. Bending the front, dropping the other down to the mat.
Welcome to this 20-minute morning yoga stretch for the whole body. Come into a comfortable cross-legged seat and lift your spine up tall. Let your hands rest on your knees. close your eyes and take a deep breath right into the center of your chest. As you exhale, draw your shoulders back and relax them down. Breathing in and out now with a steady and easy rhythm. And noticing what's here, noticing how you're feeling as you begin your practice this morning. When you're ready, gently open your eyes and circle your arms out to the sides and up overhead. Lean into a side bend, taking one hand to the floor and reaching the other arm up and over. Take a breath into the side of your body. Come back up to center and bend to the other side, lengthening into your side body. And inhale, come back up to the center, reaching both arms up. Now come into a twist as you exhale, one hand to the outside of the opposite knee, the other on the floor behind you. Look back and breathe. Release now, reaching both arms up as you inhale and twisting to the other side as you exhale. Feeling the spine as it twists, and breathe here. Release the twist now and reach both arms way up over your head, face forward. And exhale as you release them back down. Climb onto hands and knees for cat and cow breathing. As you inhale, gaze forward and lift your chest. And as you exhale, round your spine and tuck your chin. Inhale, lift the tailbone, back bending in the lower spine, and exhale, round your lower spine, tuck your tailbone. Move through a couple more rounds of cat and cow slowly with your breath. Feeling the movement of your spine as it wakes up. On your next exhale, draw your hips back to your heels for child's pose. Rest and breathe, feeling this stretch in your low back. Lift your gaze and walk your hands toward the right side edge of your mat for a side stretching child's pose. Place your left hand on top of your right hand. Rest down, gently draw back through your left hip and breathe into your left side. Gently lift your gaze and walk your hands over to the other side, placing your right hand on top of your left and breathing into the length on this other side of your torso. Feeling the lateral stretch of your spine as you gently draw back through your right hip. Walk your hands back to the center now and come up to hands and knees, gazing forward as you inhale, tucking your toes and coming into downward dog as you exhale. Walk it out, bending one knee at a time, warming up your feet, ankles, and thighs. And now walk your feet forward toward your hands, coming into a standing forward bend. Hanging as you hold opposite elbows. Gently swaying side to side and letting the weight of your head hang down. Feel your spine decompressing. Release your arms. Place your hands on your shins and come up to halfway lift. As you exhale, come back down and take a big step back with your right leg to a lunge. Come into crescent lunge. Release your back knee down and drop your hips down as you extend your arms up to the sky. Breathe as you expand through your heart and stretch into the front of your right hip. With your next exhale, make your way into runner's stretch. Framing the front foot with your hands, draw your hips back as you straighten your front leg and draw the left toes back toward you. Inhale and lengthen your chest forward. Exhale and soften down and breathe into the stretch in this leg. On your next inhale, begin to move forward into a lunge and into dragon twist. Straighten the back leg, lift the knee, and lift your left arm up to the sky. Open your chest and gaze up at your lifted hand. Take a deep breath as you reach up through your fingers. And exhale, take your left hand down next to your right. Release down on the elbows into lizard, keeping the back leg active. Resting on elbows and forearms and shifting your weight forward and back. Now release and return to lunge, framing the foot once again with your hands. And take a big step forward to the top of your mat, hanging like a rag doll. Holding opposite elbows and swaying side to side. Release your arms and place your hands on your shins to come up into your halfway lift. As you exhale, step your left leg back for a crescent lunge. Drop your back knee. Reach your arms up to the sky. Soften down through your hips. Expand your chest forward and breathe into the stretch in the front of your left thigh and hip. With your next exhale, make your way into runner's stretch, framing the front foot with your hands, drawing your hips back, and bending forward over your straight front leg. Inhale to lengthen up away from the leg, and then soften all the way down into it with your exhale. Breathing into the stretch in this leg. On an inhale now, find your way forward into dragon twist, returning to the lunge. straightening your back leg and lifting your right arm to the sky. Open your chest, gaze up at your lifted hand, and breathe. Release into lizard pose now, keeping your back leg active, resting down on your elbows and forearms, shifting the weight around so you can feel all the different stretches here. Now come up and frame the front foot with your hands and take another big step to the top of the mat. Hold opposite elbows one last time. Hang and relax. Release the arms down. Place the hands on the shins. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale, release back down and step back to downward dog, one leg at a time. Walk it out. Breathe into this movement. And now begin to make your way into tadpole, dropping your knees into a wide position and bringing your toes to touch. Let your knees come as wide as the edges of your mat as you settle your hips back towards your heels. Soften your chest down between your knees and breathe into this gentle inner thigh stretch. And slowly come up to hands and knees, keeping the knees wide as you come in to thread the needle, sliding your left arm under your right and reach your right arm up over your head, opening the right shoulder back and bringing the outside of your left shoulder to the floor, gently twisting throughout your upper body and feeling the stretch in the outer left shoulder. Slowly unwind, coming back to center. Keep the knees wide as you thread the needle to the second side. Side of the head on the floor, feeling the space between the head and the shoulder as you stretch into the back of your right shoulder this time and open your left shoulder back. Gently unwind. Come back to center and rest on your elbows and forearms to make your way all the way onto your belly. Preparing for Cobra, start by flattening your body onto the floor and place your hands under your shoulders. Now peel your chest off the floor, press into your hands, lift your heart. Exhale and roll all the way back down and touch your forehead to the floor. And with your breath, come up again. And follow the exhale to come back down. One more time, and this time stay up. As you exhale, turn your head to one side, look over your shoulder, and back to center and over to the other shoulder. Inhale back up at the center, and exhale, roll it back down. And extend your arms down alongside of your body. Now come up into locust. Lift your head, your arms, and your legs, engaging all the muscles of your back body and inhaling. Exhale down and turn your head to one side and rest on the floor. And we'll lift the second time, this time with the option to clasp the fingers behind the back. Lift your chest, your head, and your legs, and inhale deep, squeezing the muscles of the back of your body. And exhale, release back down and turn your head the other way. Rest and breathe. Now bring your head back to center and bend the knees. Reach back and hold the tops of the feet. Come up into bow or take one of the other locust variations. Wherever you are, inhale as you engage the entire back body, lifting up a little bit higher. And with your exhale, release back down, turning your head the other way to rest. Breathe here. And now gently start to roll over onto your back and draw your knees in toward your chest, giving yourself a hug. Place one hand on each knee and start to circle the knees in a clockwise direction 3 times, nice and slow, feeling the massage of your sacrum as you move around. Change to circle 3 times the other way, breathing and feeling your pelvis and your lower back. Release your feet to the floor and come into figure 4. Place your right ankle over your left knee, open your right knee out to the side and draw your left leg in toward you, clasping around the shin or around the back of the thigh. Breathe into the stretch in your right buttock, softening throughout your hips as you release tension with every exhale. Slowly release your legs and switch sides. Place your left ankle over your right knee and draw your right leg toward you, clasping where it's comfortable and arranging yourself so you feel the stretch in the left buttock. Breathing into what you feel. Slowly release and extend your legs long onto your mat. Interlace your fingers and press the palm up over your head and away from your feet. Deep, full body breath now. And exhale, bend both knees and come into spinal twist, dropping the knees over to your right, looking to the left over your left arm. And feel the sensation in the center of your body as your spine twists. Rest and breathe here. Slowly bring your legs back to the center and slowly shift over to twist on the other side. Turn your head away from your legs and breathe into the sensations in the center of your body as your spine twists. To release, Take your right arm across the body and roll onto your side and gently push up into a seated cross-legged position. Sit with your spine tall and circle your arms out to the sides and up over your head. Inhale and side bending to one side just like we began. Inhale and reach both arms back up over the head. Take it to the second side. Inhale, both arms overhead and find your twist to one side. And release the twist. Inhale and exhale to the second side. As you untwist, inhale and reach the arms up. Look up as your palms meet and draw the hands down in front of your heart. And this closes our morning yoga practice today. I hope that your entire body feels well stretched and ready for the day ahead. Thank you so much for practicing with Devi Daily Yoga today. Thank yourself for starting your day with self-care and mindfulness. Please leave me a comment below to let me know how this practice landed in your body. I hope to see you again very soon, the next time we practice together. Namaste.
Share a big blessing. I don't know why I haven't never done this before. It feels so good. Thank you again. You're so welcome. Thank you. This is amazing. You just made my day. I'm glad that my yoga could help to bring you some health, wealth, love, happiness, joy, and peace. And please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Yoga with Yogi. I'll be releasing videos every so often, but I go live almost every day. Peace and blessings, my friends. Namaste.